Disclaimer: the video you are about to see has content that contains swearing, substance referencing, violence, and/or partial on-screen nudity. If you are a person under 13 years of age, do not watch this video by order of COPPA. In general, if you are over 13 but are sensitive, you may exit this video and find a nice wholesome video to watch. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey there guys, Jordan here, back with another reaction video, and it's going to be another episode of Death Battle, and this death battle is going to be Black Adam versus Apocalypse. Ooh. I know very little about them, so maybe these are two planet destroyers, or maybe universe vigilantes, but I'll be able to learn more about them in this battle. Now, just like the other death battles, I will remain neutral. I won't do any favoritism, so there's that. Alright, now let's see how it goes.
Black Adam, DC's ferocious champion of Shazam.
Apocalypse, Marvel's baleful mutant conqueror.
Anubis, Thoth, Ra. For over 30 centuries, Egyptian mythology spawned countless legends.
And we've got comics' biggest baddies this side of the Nile. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright, first up, Black Adam.
You've heard of Gotham, the Mascara, Metropolis, just a few of DC's unique tourist spots.
But there's another. South of the Mediterranean Sea and north of the Sinai Peninsula rests the sovereign nation of Kahndaq.
While those spots have Superman and Batman solving crimes like it's magic, Kahndaq's got an actual magic man saving them, Black Adam.
Long ago, Teth Adam and his people were enslaved by the conqueror Ebok and his army of barbarians. All he had left was his nephew, Amon. Upon fleeing certain death, the two stumbled onto the Rock of Eternity, a mystic lair that has defended magic since the dawn of time. Here, the two are...
Background: birth name Teth Adam, gender male, age at least 3200, height 6 feet 183 centimeters, weight 198 pounds 90 kilograms. Protector of Kahndaq, husband of Isis, brother of Osiris, played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Oh yeah, that's true. The new Black Adam movie is going to be coming out soon. I haven't been caught up on the DCEU, but I'll try to get to it eventually. Alright, moving on.
Earned an audience with the lair's masters, the excellently named Council of Wizards.
Seeing the purity in little Lamont's heart, this wannabe Gandalf decked him out with super magic. And being the nice guy he is, Amon shared some magic power with his uncle. Spoiler alert, not his best idea.
They returned to Kahndaq to free their people, but their methods reached an impasse. Amon wanted to use his powers to resolve matters in a peaceful fashion. However, Teth Adam desired vengeance, emancipation through slaughter.
So Uncle Teth set his nephew down, man to man, looked him straight in the eyes, and then frickin' killed him, then used his borrowed power to steal the rest of the super magic. You know what they say, no nephew, no problem.
With the full might of the wizards at his fingertips, Black Adam annihilated the barbarians and freed his city. Suffice to say, he's not exactly your typical hero.
Even the superhero A-listers don't try him, and for good reason. Kmart Merlin here didn't give Adam some nerdy wand, but that dope shit, the living lightning.
While it may function just like real lightning, this living lightning is among the most potent spells in comics history.
It's magic lightning. You ever see normal lightning kickstart a giant's heart and juice up the Flash? Because Black Adam's lightning did, and activating it is as easy.
Powers and abilities. The powers of Shazam: stamina of Shu, zero fatigue, immortal body, speed of Horus, super speed, flight, enhanced reflexes, strength of Amun, super strength, wisdom of Zuiti or Zehuiti, knowledge counsel from the gods, power of Aten, magical electrokinesis, courage of Mehen, telepathy, resistance, and unshakable will, magic spells, magical energy tracking, stone transmutation, astral form travel, yellow lantern ring, energy constructs, energy force field. Wow. It's almost the same kind of powers and abilities as Shazam. In fact, I think he might be equal to Shazam. But we'll see how his opponent compares to him.
He is saying the magic word, Shazam! Wait, hold up, that's Billy's word. Shouldn't he shout like, Black Adam or Shazoo?
Remember, Kmart Merlin? This is Mumaragan, the mightiest of the wizards. To better protect the multiverse's magic, he promotes individuals to be his mythic champions. Black Adam is one of the first, so kind of like Shazam with another name.
I like my idea better. Shazoo! It really lets you know you gotta be quiet, like when you're in a zoo or, the animals will kill you. Wait, is that not a real thing? Can I talk at the zoo?
But when Teth Adam shouts his magic word, lightning pours from the clouds,
Living lightning transformations are explicitly verbal commands. During a period when Zatanna changed the magic word for Shazam, Teth Adam could not transform into Black Adam. I see. So he has to say the word Shazam in order to transform. However, Zatanna was able to make it so he couldn't transform into Black Adam when he said the word. Wow, that's interesting.
Transforming him from meager human to wizard Jesus, and vice versa. Simply put, Black Adam is imbued with the powers of God. Well, gods, plural, as his gifts come from multiple mythological legends.
At first, he got juiced up from the Greek gods. Zeus, Atlas, Herc, all those buff guys and gals. But it didn't really work out though, cause he kinda died.
Yet Kahndaq craved for their hero's return. So Black Adam's most devoted followers collected all of his ashes and prayed their hearts out. This time, to their own pantheon.
Goodbye muscles and hello bird people! Black Adam was reborn, now with the powers of the Egyptian pantheon. Gods like Shu, Amun, and Horus gave Adam the basics: super strength, speed, flight, and an undying body. But the real magic's with the other three.
The power of Aten channels the living lightning throughout his entire body for combative purposes, and the wisdom of Zehuti improves Black Adam's strategic thinking.
Various other magic spells exist within various grimoires in the DC universe. However, the wisdom of Zehuti doesn't automatically grant Black Adam its full knowledge of sorcery. I see. So, Black Adam doesn't gain full knowledge just because he has the wisdom of Zehuti, but it varies from various spells that exist in various grimoires. Alright, well, whatever he's given, he's gonna have to work with it.
The council of knowledge from the gods that clues Black Adam in on how to defeat his enemies. Like, for instance, when evil Joker Batman drove Billy mad, Billy went all King Shazam on Kahndaq. But guess what? Zehuti had Black Adam instinctively lead Billy into a trap to destroy his ass with the power of Sunday prayers. Hallelujah! Holy shit!
And finally, the courage of Mehen. Besides minor healing and resistance to mental attacks, Mehen's power granted Black Adam an indomitable will.
It's got him through some really rough patches. His family, dead. His country, wasted. His wife got revived. She turned to stone. You can knock him down, sure, but he ain't staying there.
Mehen helped make Black Adam a non-wavering and decisive leader. The whole world could turn against him, but he would not care so long as Kahndaq is safe. To reach those ends, he's partnered with the Justice Society of America, the Society of Supervillains, and even the Justice League. Rubbed elbows with Superman one day and Lex the next.
So, is Black Adam a good guy or a bad guy?
Neither. Only the side that benefits his people.
Feats pushed the moon, shattered extinction level force field, tore through Spectre, kept pace with Jay Garrick and the Flash, navigated his astral form across alternate universes, defeated Hawkman, 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, Justice Society of America. My word. Those are some very impressive feats. But we'll soon see his opponent's feats and see how they compare.
People matters. He's not concerned with morality, and his brash nature is frequently misunderstood. It's what led to the entire JSA jumping him. Twice.
And they still couldn't check him. Adam's just built that different.
Black Adam caused sandstorms with a single clap, pushed the moon, and killed the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
One time when space cultists came a knocking on Earth, he fought side by side with his best bro, Sinestro. Afterward, when the Yellow Lanterns dipped and took their rings with them, Sinestro let Black Adam keep the one he got. Now that's a bromance. And can I just say, Black Adam makes a mean lightning tiger.
He murdered the Council of Wizards and later endangered Mamaragan himself. And the Almighty...
While visual panels of these events are never seen, multiple iterations of Black Adam show that he is capable of battling Mamaragan and his council like Shazam in the Marvel family. I see. So Black Adam is capable of taking out Mamaragan and his family. However, they're never actually shown in the visual panels, but are shown in multiple iterations. Okay, that's good to know.
Mighty Wizards are part of the Quintessence, basically DC's gods who watch over the multiverse.
No surprise, since Black Adam effortlessly broke Spectre's body, another Quintessence person.
Sure, he's torn off Hawkman's wing and tried to kill Wonder Woman, but through the eyes of his people and loved ones, Black Adam is a hero. A moment's gaze from their idol is all they need to carry on living.
So invaders beware, no one's truly safe from the true, savage champion of Shazam. Ah, shit, I was kinda hoping I'd transform there. Shazoo!
Alright, now Apocalypse.
Let me tell you, one of my favorite graphic novels.
This should be good at Boomsticks telling the story.
When madness reigns supreme and order is shattered, mounted upon white horses, death, destruction, pestilence, and famine bring about a world anew.
Good lord.
Dark as shit, like literally, and I'm there for it.
Oh.
Are you talking about the Bible?
What?
No, this is a Marvel comic. 5,000 years ago
Oh,
in Marvel
well, it could have made that
comics, the
clearer.
Egyptian Akaba tribe birthed something terrible. An ugly child. To them,
Really?
a demon.
An ugly
They
child?
great value Thanos and a box of chalk sticks. So they dumpster babied his ass in the desert to die.
Luckily,
Oh.
Ball of the Crimson Sands tribe saw differently. Within this child, he saw a conqueror. He raised
A
him
conqueror?
as Ensabanur, the morning light.
And above all, he
Ooh.
taught him one major lesson. Only the strong survive.
Nur became
Okay,
a warrior,
then.
same as his peers, but his physical differences made his experience unique. He was stronger, smarter.
Background. Name Ensabanur. Height various. Weight various. Friends with a living island named Okara. Raised by the teachings of the Crimson Sand. Has been known as Seth Huitzilopochtli and various others. My word. Seems a more compelling background than Black Adam's.
And hated. Even to these people, he was an outsider.
Then the Pharaoh killed Baal and enslaved Nur. Dude had no one left on his side except for this chick who he had a thing for. But everyone he meets apparently just wants ugly people to die, even when he saves their life. Shit, just swipe right, girl. Goddamn.
And so he embraced the perceived truth. If he was a monster, he would prove it. Betrayed by all and respected by none, if no one would care for En Sabanur, they would all fear Apocalypse.
Long story
Wow.
short, he is a mutant. And not just a creepy-looking dude.
Powers and abilities. Full control over his molecular structure, thus granting him super strength, shape-shifting, flight, telekinesis, size alteration, celestial technology, energy projectiles, energy absorption, the Death Seed, regenerative abilities. Wow. Some of these, I don't know if Black Adam's going to be able to overpower any of it. But we'll see when the battle starts.
Like beak over the... Oh, God, I almost threw up in my mouth a little bit. Anyway, he's got superpowers and they're on a whole nother level.
He has inhuman physiology and intelligence, along with complete control over his molecular structure, allowing him to reshape and mold his body however he pleases.
Yeah, but I guess he's too proud to just, like, turn himself into Jason Momoa or something.
With the combination of his not-so-screwed-tight tactical brain and prowess, Apocalypse conquered Egypt, leading it into a prosperous age with an iron fist and an ocean of blood. He then set his sights on the very world itself.
Just one problem. The world had a bunch of X-Men and Avengers running around stopping his world domination. To accomplish his big dream, Apocalypse needed something more.
But that would all change upon the arrival of a certain mutant messiah. Okay, so first, Apocalypse found some space tech that belonged to Celestials, basically Marvel's gods.
Despite its amazing potential, he wasn't able to make use of the technology until the time traveler Cable showed up to kill him. Instead, Cable accidentally infected Apocalypse with the techno-organic virus, a disease that turns organic matter to futuristic technology.
Turns out, this is exactly what Apocalypse needed to access the Celestial tech. With the promise that he would repay the Celestials later, he was bestowed a gem that would change the game forever. This is a Death Seed, a celestial artifact with the purpose of leading Earth into a higher evolved form. By injecting a Death Seed into someone, they are transfigured into one of Apocalypse's horsemen, a being of incredibly fatal power.
Don't forget about that techno-organic virus either. Controlling the virus means controlling all technology with your mind. Cable couldn't tame it, but Apocalypse's power is so vast, he had no issues controlling it.
So, take a god pyramid, add a super tech virus, multiply the X gene, and what do you get? An Apocalypse who is unrecognizable from his meager past. With these three under his command, any superpower you can think of is now at his disposal.
The official Marvel handbook states he could have any power he desires. In most cases, he also uses his own blood to give others powers and abilities beyond their original capabilities. Oh, so Black Adam is capable of using his own blood and transferring it to other people so they can have the same power as he does. I guess in a way it's like how Shazam can share his power with people that he considers family. That's very thoughtful of him.
Apocalypse can teleport, blast all sorts of energy, turn invisible, regenerate limbs, read minds, and friggin' fly. Look at him whiz! He's got his hands behind his back and he just doesn't give a shit.
And most impressive is his ability to siphon energy. He once absorbed Cyclops' laser with his bare hand.
While the comic depicts Apocalypse using a machine to drain energy, he did this while the machine was damaged. He has also demonstrated instances of being able to control energy in multiple comics. I see. So he can use machines to drain energy and control energy itself in multiple iterations. Wow, that is good to know. And it could be useful in his fight against his opponent.
the same laser that can split planets.
It wasn't long before the virus incorporated technology into his molecules. With mere thoughts, he can construct fake bodies, entire robot armies, and even morph himself into a kaiju. And his...
According to the official Marvel handbook, Apocalypse can also access additional mass through an extra-dimensional source. So he can use an extra-dimensional source to gain access to more mass. Well, this could be an interesting fight with this kind of information.
Speak, virtually no one stands a chance. On a bad day, Apocalypse bodied 6 of the strongest X-Men in a minute.
His telepathy alone contends with Jean Grey, one of the greatest psychics in Marvel.
He's out-muscled and...
Feats. Able to outmuscle Hulk and She-Hulk, avoided, tanked, and absorbed Cyclops' optic blast, took the full brunt of Jean Grey's attacks with no psionic shielding, survived blows from various opponents including Strife, Cable, and Black Bolt. At his weakest, defeated Colossus, Storm, Beast, Archangel, Quicksilver, and Iceman. My word. Those feats certainly are incredible. Makes you wonder how they'll be able to compare to Black Adams, though.
Outpaced both Hulk and Thor, and we all know how crazy those two are. We're talking about heroes able to destroy the Marvel Universe, and in an alternate timeline, Apocalypse even slaughtered a Celestial with his bare hands. His bare freaking hands! Wow, way to pay him back for that solid they did you, bro.
With that Death Seed in tow, it's hard to attribute Apocalypse as anything but a force of nature, especially when said Death Seed has mutated beings capable of fighting the Phoenix Force, a cosmic entity and the primal force of life. In fact, Dr. Doom claims the Death Seed is directly comparable to the Phoenix itself.
So much pain, so many bodies. Apocalypse is an agent of war and has the scars to back it up. And even when someone manages to take him down, so long as he's got blood, metal, and that Death Seed, he'll just keep coming back again and again and again.
Ball would be proud, for what is more inevitable and more dramatic to the annihilation of humans than the Apocalypse himself? Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Let's get started. Oh. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Whoa.
And Sabanur sure brought the apocalypse to Kondak. And our camera, goddammit! Whiz, that's gotta be like, what, $30 whole? Fuck, man.
This result surprised us. For what it's worth, both Black Adam and Apocalypse displayed ludicrous levels of godlike ability.
Both of their power supplies compared to
The omniversal cosmology of Marvel and DC are ultimately equivalent in scale. This stands to reason that deriving power sources from the quintessence and celestials could be equal. I see. So the quintessence and celestials have equal powers, but there can only be one who truly is the most powerful. Who would have guessed?
cosmic beings like the Phoenix and Super Gandalf, and both fought heroes like Thor and Wonder Woman.
Right, the victor could not be deduced by strength and speed alone. Rather, it depended on how their abilities countered each other. In that regard, Apocalypse held many advantages.
For starters, he could one-up the living lightning. For almost any power Black Adam had, Apocalypse had a better version of it, and then some.
Frankly, half of Black Adam's pantheon granted him abilities that Apocalypse possessed through his mutant genes alone, notwithstanding all his other abilities.
Black Adam's magic transmutation would not work against Apocalypse's molecular control, nor could he defend himself from a techno-organic virus infection. So, even though Black Adam's transmutation makes him more powerful, it's no match for Apocalypse's control over his molecular being. Plus, Black Adam doesn't seem to be able to defend himself against a techno-organic virus infection. So, that's 1 point for Apocalypse.
Is from Celestial Tech, the techno-organic virus, and the Death Seed.
Well, Black Adam did have something Apocalypse didn't. The wisdom of Sahuti, Big Brain God, could definitely clue him in on that Death Seed stuff.
And without a Death Seed, Apocalypse would not have fared nearly as well against Black Adam's strength and tenacity.
So to win, Black Adam would have needed to figure out how to destroy the Death Seed, but Apocalypse could defend against that and had way more options for his own victory.
His telepathy got the best of Jean Grey, and there's no reason Apocalypse couldn't mind-read Black Adam. The courage of Mahet may have safeguarded him from mental attacks, but it never made him immune to telepathy outright.
But most importantly, Apocalypse could absorb all of Black Adam's energy powers and turn him right back around.
The living lightning may be enchanted, but it is still lightning. Its frequently displayed properties of ion.
The living lightning has been rerouted, absorbed, and nullified plenty of times, even by machines as simple as ATMs or alloys such as nth metal. Given a combination of Apocalypse's own power and celestial technology, he would be more than equipped for it. I see. So his power and celestial technology combined would mean that he would be more prepared with whatever comes his way, and is able to manipulate any type of machine, even as simple as something as simple as ATMs. So I guess that's another point for Apocalypse.
Energy. Thus, there's no reason Apocalypse couldn't absorb it for himself. Plus, it's been shared between people many times before, and the more it's given to other hosts, the weaker the original bearer becomes. Hell, stealing the power of the living...
Results: Black Adam, positives, bolstered more showings of strength in Apocalypse. Wisdom of Zehudi alerted Black Adam of the Death Seed. Negatives: far less versatile in range of combative abilities, possess very few means of killing Apocalypse quickly, unable to win if Tech Adam couldn't shout Shazam. Apocalypse. Positives: Death Seed and X Gene rival Black Adam's physicality. Numerous abilities countered the living lightning. Regenerative prowess made him difficult to kill quickly. Negatives: far weaker than Black Adam without his Death Seed. Wisdom of Zehudi unveiled his weakness. So, it seems that Apocalypse had more advantages than Black Adam. That's interesting to know.
Lightning is how Teth Adam became Black Adam in the first place, so Apocalypse could do the same.
By slurping up Black Adam's magic, Apocalypse grew in power while Black Adam got weaker. It was only a matter of time before Black Adam was literally helpless against the end of all things.
Black Adam may have been power incarnate, but Apocalypse's wide array of powers and specific counters to the living lightning meant he could rise to the challenge.
Teth thought he had him until Noor gave him the boot.
The winner is Apocalypse.
Congratulations, Apocalypse.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, we'll be jumping into the next matchup next week. But you can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there, and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
Next time. Oh. Trunks versus Silver.
Life is expensive. Tools don't have to be.
Alright. So that was Black Adam versus Apocalypse. And Apocalypse came out victoriously. Well, this certainly was an intense death battle, but I've seen a lot more intense death battles. But still, it sure did keep everyone on their toes. So yeah. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.